This is Solaris Nights with your host, William Double Double. The Solaris Open continues as fresh talent from across the Inner Sphere compete for a spot to take a class ranking. Produced by Donegal Broadcasting Company, the most trusted news in the Lyran Commonwealth. The Hillbilly, you find yourself seated across from William Wyndham Williamson III, Professor of Fine Arts. He's got cufflinks on in the shape of his own face, and he adjusts them so that they glint in the camera light, and he says, "The Hillbilly, pleasure to see you again. I just wanted to talk about the fact that you are one of the most deadly, although I hesitate to use that word in the face of yesterday's matches, accurate. It looks like, according to the studio statistics here, 60% accuracy rating with your AC-20, which is, of course, a game changer at this particular level of matches. Absolutely. In a medium mech, my analysts are telling me more than 20 points of armor is exceedingly rare.
Yeah, it's true. You know, and I gotta say that my goal will be to continue to keep that accuracy number high. You know, if I can hit with the hammer when I fire it, then that's going to make the match for me every time. Every time. The last match, you know, it didn't go my way, but I would say that if you look at the numbers, I came close. It was right there. It was on the edge for either one of us.
Do you have any comment about the recent actions that are being taken by members of your stable, whom some have described as a carnival of chaos?
You know, I think that's a good way to put it. You know, my boy Cosmo out there, he stirred the pot a little bit, whether he meant to or not, you know, and that played out the way it did. I had some folks come at me as a result of some of that, you know.
You suffered some attacks. I
did. I had a strange set of circumstances that saw a few folks accost me on a road, but I managed to get away with nobody, you know, hurt in the process. So I'm pretty happy about that.
You didn't shoot anyone then?
I didn't shoot nobody, and you know that's not my way if I can avoid it. That's for darn sure. But you know, they did come at me a little bit, and that was a little disconcerting. I've been a little nervous since then, but you know, the Capella Confederation, man, I don't know what to tell you. It's quite the place. You know, don't have a whole lot of love for me and my kin. I'm guessing just, you know, so happens that I happen to be from the Duchy of Andurian, which may or may not have had a bit of a scuffle with the Capellan Confederation relatively recently.
That's true. However, as we all know, the Chancellor has been engaged to Isis Mark.
That's a big change. You know, I don't play too much in the political arena. I get a little nervous when folks have the type of ambitions that those people do, but yeah, we're going to see how that plays out, I guess.
Well, let me follow up with this. Hans Davian is dead. No. Melissa Steiner has refused to take the reins of the Federated Sons in the Federated Commonwealth. Prince Victor Ian Steiner Davian taking over the Federated Sons. Yeah. It is a rising time of power for a Merrick Liao partnership, the kind of bulwark that we have not seen in quite some time. How do you feel about the rising star of the Duchy of Andurian and the Free Worlds League in general?
You know what? We've had a complicated relationship in the Duchy of Andurian with the Free Worlds League. It has been a little bit rocky, but the way I see it is that this is an opportunity for the entire Inner Sphere to realign itself in the face of the clans and what has changed with them. You know, everything will be changing soon, today, even, who knows. I'm ready for it. I hope things go well. I'd love to see my homeland see some boons as a result of this, but you know, it's kind of what I'm here. I'm here for Solaris. I'm here for the fans. You know, I'm here to send some of that wealth home and build people back up. You know, that's my goal.
Speaking of boons, it would seem that your Billy Slims
That's a Billy Jim, sir.
Billy Jim's. Billy Slim's is the version for the 6 Minkstas. Has been doing very well.
It has been fantastic. And you know what? C-Bill and I, we managed to work out a nice deal together. And you know, I definitely invite y'all to check out the Team Minksful Billy Jim Pink and collect your Minkstas, your Minksta stamps. You know, six in all of the packs. You know, you're gonna have to buy a few before you get them all, but they're worth collecting.
Now, I heard a rumor that in order to prepare yourself to face down with the Minkstagram, the Team Minksful pilot knockout, you have been preparing a special alternative version of your Hunchback, which will be much more heavily armed. Is there any truth to the rumors coming out of your stable?
Oh, there's a lot of truth. You're going to see something special today. Something very special.
What can you tell us about it?
What I can tell you is that I happened to get a nice deal on a Hunchback 4P that had been a little messed up as some replacement parts for my old Buttercup. And that came along with a lot of parts that we have slapped in there, along with a few shiny toys. All right, so you're going to see something like the Franken monster of a 4G and a 4P.
You're saying you combined 2 Hunchback models into one.
That's right. And it's a little stronger than average too. You might see it pick up a little more speed than you expect.
You're saying maybe you have a bigger engine inside, or you have triple strength mimer?
Triple that strength is what I would say. Yeah,
I think that will be an interesting matchup against your opponent today.
Yeah. I don't know what they're piloting offhand, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna see how this plays out. If I can get in the range that I want to be in and take the shots I want to take, they're definitely gonna feel it.
Very well. Is there anything you'd like to talk about with me?
Oh, that's a good question. You know, right now I think I'm ready to jump into it. You know,
nothing to say to your fans, investors,
to the fans, to the investors. You know what I would say is things are getting hot, and they're going to get hotter. We've had some interesting matches. We'll see if this one goes a little longer than the first round, the opening salvo. You know, but yeah, it's going to be fun either way.
So he taps his note cards on his chair and says, "Some like it hot, and some like when the heat is on. I guess we'll find out which one you are tomorrow in the arena." Anything you'd like to do before your match?
Shoot, yeah. No, there's no way I can reduce my stress. I'm going into this with 5 stress.
You could always make a political statement.
I could make a political statement.
Controversial. You could make 2 of them to get your stress down to...
Yeah. I'll be honest, like, out of character, I don't know enough about what's going on. Like, you
could always just talk shit about Salama Seth and Hunter McGregor.
That's true. I feel like Hillbilly's not looking for the interstable, you know, rivalry just yet. But
he's not the kind of guy who blows off stress that way, huh?
Yeah, it just doesn't feel right. Like, you know, and I think I'll just walk into this with that meat damage. Let's do it.
Okay, all right. So you will have a phantom point of meat that will increase your difficulty going into the match.
Yeah.
All right.
Make it fun.
Tell us about your mech here. I'm going to show it so that people can see this abomination.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so triple strength mimer. That's obviously one of the big features. Still got the AC-20. Haven't changed that. To back it up, there's 2 small lasers if we get that close, and then there are
5 additional medium lasers.
Yeah, so 7 total medium lasers. So essentially, if I pop out of a corner at 9 range and let loose, this is essentially my response to people crit seeking against me with missiles. I mean, how about just a bunch of mediums?
You have you have 10 AC-20 ammo and no case.
No case, yeah. It's dangerous. It's 100% dangerous.
You live an interesting life.
That's exactly it. You know, I want to walk into this with stress. We'll walk into this with some danger.
So your opponent enters the ring with a Centurion. The right arm autocannon has been replaced with a bigger right arm autocannon. It's a Pontiac 20, massive AC-20 style. there is a 1 on the side of it, and then 19 smaller marks beneath it. As a legally distinct but very similar song to Big Iron begins playing, Texas Red gets out of the Arizona Ranger, and he sits on the shoulder, legs dangling down, and speaks into the microphone. Let's take a look at what he's got here. Oops, that didn't work. That didn't work either. I'm just gonna make this worse every time, huh? So we're looking at a TSM Centurion AC-20 Hatchet 2 medium pulses.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We got a similar range.
So, Texas Red goes, "How y'all doing tonight? Coming at you with the heart. Texas right here. Coming at you with the heart of Arizona. The American Southwest. You know, guys, I was born on Terra in Santa Fe. My parents were Comstar acolytes, but they moved me off world. But I feel like I can remember it in the dust of my bones. Stein's Folly Arena will be remembered forever for this match, because I am facing down with a stable that has stolen from me."
Ooh.
He takes his hat off, lays it beside him. "I won every single match in the Solaris Open. I was named most valuable pilot, and yet all the fame keeps going to a loser like Amos Everett, who stole every part of his persona from me. A triple strength Myanmar Centurion who uses a gunslinger motif? Do you think I'm a joke? And even worse, a bounty hunter?" Now, I understand. William Schmidt seems like a good man. The Hillbilly, I can respect the persona, but I can't respect the stable. And that's why what I'm going to do here today is personal.
Ooh.
I'm not looking to Hunter McGregor you out of your cockpit, but your mech ain't walking off this battlefield, son. You're coming in hot, or you're coming in cold. Then he stands up, walks back to his cockpit, but puts one knee up on the cockpit door and gazes dramatically off with the setting sun behind him as the camera captures the perfect flutter of his poncho. He puts the hat back on as he ducks indoors.
Beautiful.
Then begins taking all of his costuming off because, you know, he's got to get in the mech. The Hillbilly, what do you got?
All right, so I think this time he's going to be coming into some very somber, sort of like kind of that depressing bluegrass music. This time he's coming in off a loss. You know, he's feeling a little low, right? So he's going to take that low energy into the intro and stroll out. You know, kind of thumbs in his belt buckle a little bit. You know, and get up with the mic and just kind of say, you know, Texas Red, the thing I'll say to you is that you're not facing Amos today. You're facing me. So you should focus your energy over here. Think a little less about, you know, what dress somebody gets to wear, because just so we're clear, clothes are just clothes. You know, it don't make the man, no matter what they say. All right. Yeah, we're gonna see who walks away from this, whether anybody's walking or not. You know, maybe one or two of us will lose a leg or two. I don't know. But good luck, buddy, because Hillbilly's coming. And then swig of whiskey, shoot the musket, zip line up to the back.
There's going to be, in the fiction, there's going to be you holding a jug up to your mouth but not drinking it yet, like you're talking to somebody in between drinking. And the top line, the line above the picture will say clothes, and the bottom will say are just clothes, and it'll be a meme. People will spam it for weeks. No one will understand what it means, but everyone will use it. Okay, perfect. Let's roll some dice.
All right. Well, I need 2 dice.
8.
Which dice should I grab? Does it matter?
Well, unfortunately, we don't have Duchy of Van Durian specific ones, but you can get the purple Marix.
There we go. We'll do that. We'll pull that over. Like, which one is it? All right, here we go. That is 10.
Okay, you get to
10.
pick which which side you'd like to come in on.
My old friend, the streets with their good old skids and swamps. I've been in bogs a couple times here. Ooh, yeah, okay. Gonna go over here.
I see. All right, I'm placing first, and I will place here.
I like it. I will place the best spot for me. Yeah.
Okay. All right, that is a good spot. 11.
Oh, where are we at? There we go.
This is a Donegal Broadcasting Company news alert.
First. We will not be in range. That just doesn't seem possible. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6.
He runs. Yep, his range is 9 as well, so he's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Perfect. Yeah, I think I have more weapons to bring at that 9 mark, so we're gonna see what happens there.
Yeah, he's gonna disable enough heat sinks to bring him up to 9 heat and activate his TSM.
Nice. I debated on it.
Okay, let's roll.
Kind of like to just get hot real quick. That's
Level
4.
ones.
4. So yeah, you go first.
Six.
Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's 4 hexes. That's a 2, right?
Ten hexes. All right, he keeps the heat sinks off to keep his heat perfectly level. I'm gonna have to actually start managing that.
Yeah, keep it up. So it's at just exactly 9, right?
Yep.
Cool. Jaxes, you look like you're starting to steam a little bit.
You see him raise his autocannon arm up and do a shink motion, and he says, "Don't worry, just getting warmed up."
Well, hopefully you cook something nice with all that heat.
Don't worry, you'll get to see it soon. I'll bring it. I got a 5 initiative.
And that is a 6. This was a good time for that.
That is a good time to win initiative. I don't move.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. Not gonna move, huh? No, you know what? This works out for me.
You get to control the engagement.
Nope. So, okay. Quick question. This is, if I move here, this is level 2, right?
Yep.
And with the line here, does that block leg shots?
So it depends.
Okay.
It's called Defender's Choice.
Okay.
So either we decide both of these do or both of them don't. And since you will be shooting first, or sorry, I'll be shooting first. You make the decision.
Okay. Interesting.
Because you would be the defender in that case. So either both of them work or neither of them work.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick here.
Okay. All right. So that's a walk of 0.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And that's exactly 9 hexes away, huh?
Yep.
All right. AC 20 then.
Looking for that miss.
Did we say that they are or are not?
They will be in the way.
Okay.
We'll go with that.
It does hit. Left torso for 20 points of damage.
Nice. Oh, this is going to backfire on me big time. I know it.
Completely strips all of the armor away.
I'm just going to hit all of your legs.
Could happen. Could happen.
All right, so that's your only shot there, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I start at a 4 this time for shooting. I walked, so that adds the 1 plus 4 for the range.
And
so,
1 for the partial cover.
Yes, so that's 10s to hit.
That's rough.
Yep. So here we go. AC 20. Oh, that's a hit. That's a...
Oh, it's the 8 would be the hit.
Oh, there it is.
You
Dang
miss.
it. Yeah, no, that's a miss. I was looking at
sorry,
that 12.
I know high numbers usually are pretty good. We like to see them.
It feels better, but okay. And I'm going to go ahead and be firing all 7 of the mediums as well.
Okay.
So here's the first one. It's a miss. Second one. That's a hit. And location 10, which is what? Missing. Left arm?
Left arm.
Yep. So left arm for 5. All right. And then this is what's, third one?
Yep.
That's a miss. Fourth one. That's a miss. Fifth one. That's a miss. Sixth one. That's a miss.
This is rough.
Last one.
You hate to see it.
You too. You too. That's also a miss.
How hot do you get?
I get very hot.
Yeah, I would think.
So that's 7 times 3. That's 21 plus 7 is 28. So
you build 8 points of heat. Oh,
yeah,
plus
so
the
I'm gonna
lock
go ahead and
will be 9.
Yep, that's the 9. I knew that. I had done this math before.
Got yourself exactly where you needed to, huh?
Yep.
All right, I still disable enough heat sinks to keep my heat exactly at 9.
Okay. Oh, where did I write this down? All right. Well, that's my shot. Now we go to initiative, huh?
We do. But first, a word from our sponsors.
Snake Eyes.
10.
So yeah, I'm moving first.
Yeah.
I will stand still.
Eight, 9. Puts me on your left side.
Okay. I think that's where you want to be, so I
Yes, it is.
guess I should have moved a little.
Yep. Okay. You're up. You're shooting first.
All right, so that's let's see. Let me make sure I get the math on this right. Yeah, so that's going to be AC 20 and 4 mediums. First up, the AC 20, which is going to be hitting on a 4 to start, plus 3 for your run, so 7, and then plus 2, so 9s for everything. Here we go, AC 20. Ugh, rolled right over. That's a no.
It's the bowl. I remember when people used to think the bowl was cursed.
There is a curse somewhere in here. I don't know if it's in the bowl, though. All right, first medium. That's a hit.
Yeah.
All right, location 5. Right leg.
Yep.
Second medium. That's a miss. Third. That is a miss. Fourth and final. That is a hit. Location 4, right arm.
Right arm. Okay, got it. It takes 15 points of damage so far. Not bad, not bad.
Not great.
3.8. Oh, I already made that joke. I have one for the heat.
Okay.
We're 5 hexes away?
We are, yes.
So it's hitting on 7s to your left side. AC 20, pulse. Nope. Not like this. There we go. Left arm for 6.
All right, I can deal with that.
Really just kind of wanted to get in there, hit the ammo bin.
Absolutely. Shoot. Did I fire enough? No, I didn't move. Oh, I think I'm going to lose my TSN this round.
So I built 15 plus 2 is 17, and I disable a bunch of heat sinks.
Okay.
3 of them. Oh,
are we cool with me?
Ooh, I have a problem.
Uh-oh. What's that?
My heat sinks are double heat sinks. So I have an odd number. So I either have to gain a heat or lose a heat, and I'm going to gain a heat. Bring them back to 10. Means I have another -2. I'm slower now.
Yep. Is there, so I forgot, I'm definitely messed up my heat. Are we okay with me retroactively uselessly firing a small, or?
Sure.
Okay. That will just put me at even and I don't change.
We'll call it the Ratosaurus rule.
I like it.
10. I'm now 4-6, by the way, for bookkeeping. Okay. Even with TSM on.
5-8 for me. All right. Oh, you rolled your initiative 10. Sorry.
Yep.
Come on. Oh, 6. Destroyed big time. All right. Well, Hillbilly is going to just take 2 little steps this way, shift his facing, and that's it. Come on, Texas. You going to charge?
Listen, don't bait him into charging again. Throwing you off the side and into the rubble would be very bad for you.
It would be. It would be very funny. It was on my list of things to try.
He does move up to you, not charging.
Good deal.
As he does, you can see he picks up the hatchet on his belt, and he does one of those tosses, like while it's in the air, and catches it while it comes back down before he goes for the crossbody. I hope it was like,
you ever seen when the baseball players will do the reverse twirl, right? Where it goes front ways.
Yeah. He's clearly practiced this way too much. Mm-hmm. Okay, you're shooting first. Okay. You walked.
Yeah, so let's see.
This is going to be an incredibly brutal round.
Yes, it is. So let's double check my heat scaling. Make sure I understand what happens. So I can go up a total of 3. So, okay, yeah, I'm going to fire the AC-20, 4 mediums, and 2 small lasers. And AC-20 first. Oh, wait, let me figure out the 2 hit first. So let's see, you got a 1 on the run. I'm at 4, so. 4,
don't forget 5. The heat. You have a +1 to hit while you have a heat of 8 or higher.
Yes, that's right. Okay, yep. So 4 + 2, then is 6. And then do I gain a 1 for the movement to shift in my square?
Yes, you still gain the 1 for walking.
Okay, so then that is 7s to hit on all of these.
Sounds so good for me.
No, it's not the best
so
for me.
Exceedingly average.
Yeah.
I prefer it was 11s.
This well, coming into this match with stress definitely has made hitting anything a hell of a lot harder. So AC-20 first.
Ooh.
That's a hit.
Oh, with a critical. Oh, no.
That's a hit. Location 7, center torso.
Boy. I have 1 armor left. It's bad.
Right.
You strip almost all of the frontal armor off of it. And he's like, as he runs towards you. Arm
That hatchet
flailing.
flip.
Yeah.
Kept him too stationary. He didn't dodge enough. Alrighty, here comes the first medium. That's a hit.
It's all happening
Location
now.
9, left leg.
Okay.
This is what I needed.
5, yeah. Got it.
All right, second medium. That's a miss. Third medium. That's a miss. Fourth medium. There's a hit. Location 5, right leg.
Okay.
And then 2 smalls. Here's the first small. That's a 9, so that's a hit. And location 8, left torso.
Okay, for 3.
For 3, yep.
All right.
And last small. That is a hit, just barely. Right, yeah. And then location 5, so right leg for 3.
And that is going to earn him a piloting check
Mm-hmm.
at the end of his phase.
We missed a piloting check for me.
That's true, we did. It's okay. Since Seth's first match, we missed like 4 of them while he's crawling in the river. Okay, he's gonna throw down an alpha strike.
Ooh.
So 2, 3, 4. Heat brings it up to 5. 5, 3, 3.
Boy.
Right torso takes 20.
Thank you for hitting the other side.
Don't thank me yet. 3, right arm takes 6.
Okay.
Center torso through armor critical with 2 crits.
Come on now.
The curse is real.
All right, so
The
yeah.
curse is real. 6.5 is a medium laser.
Easy. I like that.
That is probably one of the best hits you could have gotten.
Mm-hmm. Basically why that sits there.
6.4 is a fusion engine.
All right.
So your heat curve just got thrown off this round with a +5. Yeah.
So that hits at the end of the round. I do get that 5 heat at the end of this round.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, that'll put me at 15. So I'll need to roll the shutdown.
And you will also need a piloting skill check, right? You take 20?
Yes.
Did I hit you?
I
Yeah,
did,
I hit you with the
yes.
AC 20, so yes.
I definitely
All
did.
right, let's make our PSRs.
Okay.
I
So
really need
I'm-
to stay standing so I can hatchet you. I easily do.
I'm at a 5 right now, piloting. So. All right, that'll do it. 8.
Okay. Would you like to declare any physical attacks?
Oh yeah, I'd love to punch twice.
Do you have free arms? You do.
I do.
Let's go ahead. With your
Yes.
TSM active, you punch twice as hard.
Yes, that's right. That's right. So, wait, how do I do this? Just roll the regular hits up here.
Yeah, so you'll roll to hit with your piloting skill and all the modifiers that are necessary.
Okay.
What are you looking to hit?
My piloting skill is a let's see, 4 by default plus 1 for the meat damage, so 5, and I got a 9.
Sounds pretty good. So let's see here. 4 plus 1 to 5 for meat damage, 6 for your movement, 7 for his dodge. So yeah, you're good. Roll 1d6 and we'll see where it hits. This
All right.
could be brutal.
That's a 5.
Which, according to my notes here, is the right arm.
Okay.
What are punch attacks on? Page 140, 145.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 10 damage, I think, total, because it's what, 1 per 10?
for every 10, and then doubled.
Yep.
So 10 damage to the right arm is internal.
Okay.
Hit update there on those dice. Let's see.
Oh, I didn't roll those ones.
Oh, okay. We'll
forgot
roll
to.
to see for a critical now. No critical.
No crit.
Okay.
Yep. And then second punch.
You punch him in his autocannon arm to start with.
That could be bad for him.
It gets crunchy in there. Yeah, that'll hit too.
It's an 8.
Roll 1d6. If this goes internal, it will also deal a critical.
That is 6.
That is the head.
Oh.
So you hit something inside the head as well.
Okay. That's 10 damage to the head.
He's got 2 cockpit left.
Good.
Why don't you bring your purple dice on over next to my sheet and show me your power? Roll.
Let's do this.
Just need 1d6.
Okay.
There's not that many spots in the cockpit.
All right, we're rolling this one. That is a 5.
You disable his sensors.
Okay.
One of the 2, so I think it doesn't do anything to start with.
That's a bummer.
If you kill both of them, then his mech can do basically nothing because it can't see anything.
Okay.
Let me.
If I hit that cockpit again, he's done. So.
Yes. There's literally no weapon you have that could hit the cockpit and not kill him instantly.
Mm-hmm. You have to roll for consciousness, yeah?
Yes, I do. I just did though, and I succeeded easily.
Bummer.
Ramming attacks. That's aerospace fighters. Trying to figure out what sensor damage does. I'm pretty sure it doesn't do very much, but sensor's critical hit, page 128.
Yeah, there's so many sub rules. It's
has a +2 modifier to hit for every time the weapon fires. It's okay, so it is actually pretty big. With the head hit, you just hit him with a +3. All right. So he's hitting with the hatchet. He's at 3 + 2 for running. +1 for heat. So that's what, a 6?
Yep.
I am going to use a point of edge to re-roll. Nope. Both of them are failures. That was brutal and crushing.
Yes.
All right. He signals that he's going to surrender at the end of the round.
Oh, wow.
You nearly killed him, and any further hit could end his career.
That's true. That's true. Oh, boy. Well, I'll reach out to Texas and say, well fought, buddy. Hopefully, you can follow a little Maxime's advice and chill out.
He doesn't stop to talk to you. He puts the hatchet hand over his cockpit so that it can't take any further damage. And with the sensors damage, he kind of stumbles his way out of the arena.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I kind of wave with the hunchback as he goes.
You find your way back to the table with William in the studio several hours later.
Dubs, how you doing?
Fascinating match you just had right there. Oh, I forgot to roll to see if he falls down from taking 2 punches. No, that's good. He's very good. He's perfectly fine.
Okay, I think I could technically roll to fall as well if you would like me to.
You didn't take any other damage this phase. You're good.
Oh, okay.
Right, like if he had hit you with the hatchet, you definitely.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, I already rolled for the other phases.
William Schmidt, fascinating match that we just watched. AC-20s clashing. It seems like you lost quite a bit of armor. In fact, I think many observers would say that you were definitely on the losing side of that match. Do you feel it was luck or your personal strengths that guided you towards getting that critical finishing blow?
I took the hits I wanted to take. I absorbed some damage and it was good, and the armor's gone, sure, on both sides of my torso. That exposes the AC-20, both itself and its ammo. It got dangerous. It got a little scary, but that was the best way I could get into the position I needed to be in. And he came to me, and I feel pretty good about the fact that it ended the way that my match did essentially last time. Although, I am glad that he didn't get knocked out and he was able to walk off the field.
Do you believe that the alterations you made to your machine for this match helped you or hindered you?
No, I think things worked out perfectly. I was able to play that exactly the way that I wanted to. I got hot when I needed to get hot, and was able to do that damage that I needed to do. Tore out some of his insides.
Your mech was very hot at the end of the match.
It was, yeah. No, that thing was pretty close to shutting down.
Speaking of, we should actually roll to see if you did shut down at the end of the match.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
You need to hit 4+, because at 14, I believe. Yeah, nope.
Total fail.
Yeah. So he surrenders and runs away, and you're like, bye. And your mech's just like, there's an alarm going off that's just like, shut down, override, unsuccessful.
Oh shoot! Yeah, so that informs his answer a little bit more to Dubs there. Essentially, that was scary, and things ended when they needed to end. And I'm glad that he had the reaction he had. His moment of fear. We are all tested every time we walk on the field.
Is there anything you'd like to say about your opponent? They had a very personal call out, although it wasn't really personal towards you.
Yeah. He clearly has a chip on his shoulder. He's got some things to say, some things to think about. But at the end of the day, he's coming after Amos because what? He doesn't like his shtick? I mean, come on, that's petty. That's silly. There's only so many ways you can present yourself to the world. Do better, be more interesting. If you think Amos is standing out more than you are, try a little harder. Come on, Texas Red. Step up your game. Talk a little less shit.
Very well. William, is there anything further you'd like to add?
Nothing major that I can think about. You know what? That was just a great match for me. Like I said, I'm pretty happy that I got to deliver some of the medicine that was given to me last time by Primo. And I feel like this was a little bit of redemption for me. So I'm glad to be walking away from the win with the win. And that'll puts my record a little closer to where it wants to be. I'm interested to see how those numbers worked out. I think my accuracy went a little bit down this match, but that's okay. That's what happens, I think, when you fire a few more weapons and you come in a little roughed up.
Okay. So you get a experience point for winning the match.
So that
you didn't take
up.
it. Oh, excellent. Is this your first or second? It's got to be your second,
one.
Right? Oh, it's your first one. Well, What move would you like to take?
I guess I'll take that human TRO. So the
Mech-cyclopedia. Yes. Yeah. Well, welcome to the club. Now, whenever you critical with a +1 on the die.
That's how that works. Okay, cool. Excellent.
You're right. It is pretty okay. Not bad. Not bad.
It works out.
Yeah. Let's talk about
de-stressing.
Yeah. What do you want to do? You're going to use your end of the week move to do that?
Yeah, absolutely need to de-stress. I'm still sitting at that 5 stress. So if anything, I'd like to certainly work towards that. I'm trying to think if there's any controversial statements I can make, but honestly, I'm just not that good at being controversial, I guess. So we'll start there. Maybe I'll think of one before the next match.
I feel like I'm only controversial.
Oh, come on now.
I don't know what to tell you, bud.
You don't make too many waves. That's a cat.
You watch my show, right?
I do.
Okay, just making sure.
I do. I mean, but it's all in good fun, right?
Okay.
Anything's better with a smile on your face.
Anything. Well, okay. That's a very nice thing to say. Anything else you'd like to do? Getting you down to 4 stress isn't enough to get rid of the phantom damage.
Right.
Whether he's showing it or not, the Hillbilly is so stressed out he can't fully concentrate on his matches.
I mean, and that's just true, right? He's juggling a few plates, right? He's trying his business ventures. He's trying to, present himself to the world in some way that gets some fans on board. That's a tough time for the Hillbilly. This is stretching himself. He's, not necessarily got all the skills in those arenas.
All right. If there's nothing else, then I declare this episode over.
Fantastic, yeah.
All right. Thank you for joining me, and everyone at home, have a good afternoon.